welcome back. I'm Jen.
And I'm Sean.
And we're gonna do a quick food forest update. Yeah.
Late January in South Central Texas, Zone 9A. And not a lot is going on in the food forest. It feels a little desolate. I know it's not, but it's hard.
It's hard to believe that everything is gonna pop up.
I think basically everything is dead. And I know it's not, but it's impossible. And this is our first year of this food forest. You know, we started this out.
We were just keeping trees alive last
in
December,
fall of 22, right? So check it out. Let's take a walk.
Let's do it.
You can probably see behind me, there's not much going on. A quick note for those of you maybe who haven't seen it yet, the way we got everything started was just a giant blanket of cardboard. Everywhere you see got covered with cardboard first, and then like 10 to 12 inches of mulch. And you can see it's really already breaking down a lot. And that's just our pathway. And so this got done now, we're probably about 6, 7, 8 months ago, something like that. But what we've really been focusing on is building up, not the walkways, but where we actually have our planting. And again, we didn't plant in mulch, we dug down, right? So dug down to the correct depth and then put a lot of good quality soil. And since then, everything we do is focused around making this incredibly fertile. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So this is one of our main areas as you walk into the food forest. And we've spent a ton of time just building up this soil. So the trees got planted in soil, and now everything in between them is being brought up in fertility. And we're doing that with a lot of layering. If you look down at the ground, you can get a little close. We've got all kinds of things going on. You can see there's some ash here, so that's adding potash. This is basically leaf litter. Some of it is mulch, some of it's not. There's some hay in here. But if you get really close to me, come and check this out. Now, you gotta remember that this was nothing other than St. Augustine, and nothing other than St. Augustine cardboard and wood chip between the plants. And this is what it looks like now.
It's
so
like
if you,
a year later.
Yeah, comparison, well, it's less than that, because this all got done 6 to 8 months ago. And if you compare that walkway that I just showed you and what the state of that looked like versus this, and this is huge. This is incredible. So what's going to happen as these plants continue to mature and they spread out roots, they're going to continue to find fertile soil.
Okay, so we just had like a major frost a few weeks ago, and then it got really warm for several weeks. Now, of course, one of our trees is totally confused. It's a peach tree.
Look at that bloom.
Yep. It thinks it is a spring. So our whole philosophy and our whole mindset is all about the soil and not so much about the plants, because if the soil is good, if you're feeding the soil will take care of your plants. Right, so like the fertilizing that we do is really just with our compost. And so, our compost is pretty new, so we're not using it very much.
But it probably should be ready for spring.
Yeah, it'll probably be ready by spring.
Yep, so we'll be able to do a compost addition to everything.
Yes, that'll be so nice.
For the first time, which is totally exciting.
Super excited about that.
Let's do a quick walkthrough.
Okay.
So for the sake of bringing you along every month through the food forest year, we'll do a quick walkthrough. Grapes, blackberries, coming out to the main walkway. This is that area you just saw us standing in, and this is real life, so there's tools on the ground. We probably should pick those up. We're busy though.
Like, we have our kids participate, and sometimes our kids just dump things. It's kind of like when your kids cook in the kitchen. Not everything is perfect, and you're left with a big mess.
You kind of appreciate the help, but it comes at a cost.
Yeah, so they help out, and not everything is perfect when they help out.
This was our vain attempt at trying to save a few things that,
I think we might
yeah,
have.
that like tropical stuff
look
like
at
that. That's a banana. And when I say we had a hard freeze, I mean in South Central Texas, it was like 17
That
degrees
banana
for
looks
multiple
really
days in a
warm.
row.
I could
And that
be
thing
wrong,
is still
but,
alive. So hey,
yeah.
call it a win. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah.
So that's kind of our citrus or tropical section, stuff that we're kind of pushing the envelope of our zone in.
And this looks
And
so
this is
slightly, but it
this is a
actually
giant
has
wood
purpose.
pile.
We're gonna be doing some raised beds, and I wanted to just start collecting.
Yeah,
Like wood
these are all
and stuff.
cuttings from our own yard, things that we trimmed in our own yard, and they will become kind of like a hugelkultur basis for new deep beds when we do some other raised beds.
Yeah.
So there you have it, January at the All About the Garden Food Forest.
Pretty brown. Pretty brown.
But spring is coming.
Yes.
Hey, so if you like that video, would you please join us on this journey of documenting every single month what our food forest looks like and what we're doing and adding to it and everything. So if you want to join us, please subscribe and stay tuned for more fun food forest videos.
Okay. Ooh.